I feel like we're heading up to a final confrontation of this episode. Also, Creepy Barn reminds me of the end of Twilight. When...
The first film?
The first film, when Bella gets kidnapped.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Twilight.
Holy shit, this is scary.
I know, but we're here. Let's go find the best way in.
Kick down the doors.
I was gonna say, I would really enjoy an AU where these two are part of like a revolutionary like splinter cell, and Chloe is the like
check this
hacker.
out.
Yeah.
There's tire tracks.
Dude, somebody was just here.
Then we need to get in that barn.
Max would be like undercover, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking about that.
Photographer.
Now, why would somebody run all that electricity into an old empty barn?
Swan.
God, I just saw the word
Going ape.
Yeah. And I was like, ah!
He's still talking. Okay.
Thanks for pulling me off, Nathan. Talk about going ape. He deserved a beatdown, but I don't want to stoop to his level. Besides, somebody is gonna kick his ass sooner than later.
You're wise, Grasshopper.
Thanks, but I wasn't exactly the hero this town needs.
Still paid your hero dues.
Now we just need costumes. Speaking of, I hope you're coming to the party tonight so we can celebrate.
I'll let you know, promise.
Cool. Now I have to calm myself down.
There's electricity in the barn. Part of me is just like, awesome party venue.
It would be.
Yeah.
It actually really would be.
Thanks.
These are thick tracks and definitely fresh.
Thick.
Nathan says
Squirrel!
I think I see something in there. This has gotta be it.
I just thought about how much I miss Antwerp Mansion.
I had to explain to my boss what Antwerp Mansion was.
Watson, we can
Because
safely assume that this ancient vehicle
We were
is not our
reminiscing about,
suspect.
like, Manchester Student Union memories.
Yeah.
Because it was my colleague's last day. And we talked about Save Antwerp Mansion.
Yeah.
And my boss was like, what? Because we were just like, Save Antwerp. And I was like, oh yeah, it was this whole thing. Like, I went once, I really enjoyed my time there, but also, like, the toilets didn't work.
Yeah, that checks out. So basically, for people who don't know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
Antwerp Mansion was like a club.
Max, get over here before I
It was basically a club, right?
Yeah, it was basically like an abandoned old, like, Victorian, I want to say, house that
Yeah.
had been turned into a grotty club venue.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, it had that whole, like, it wasn't like it was refurbished and repurposed and then turned into a club venue, which the Deaf Institute kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Deaf
I
Institute
do love
as well.
the Deaf Institute, but it doesn't have that, like, grotty vibe that Antwerp had. Antwerp had the vibe of being, like, this is, like, a ruin.
Yeah.
And it's also a
There
club.
was, like, graffiti everywhere.
Yeah.
The stairs felt extremely unsafe.
Yeah.
I think I went literally a few months before it got closed. I went to a, like, jazz club night. So it was like a club night, but they had live, like, trumpet players and people on stilts. And it was really cool. And I bumped into someone from primary school.
Now
And
I
I
need to
saw a
find way
guy...
into the barn.
No, and I'm fairly certain a guy was doing cocaine off my back. Like, he was leaning a piece of card on my back and doing cocaine off it.
That sounds
That's
like
the
Antwerp.
vibe.
That was the vibe of Antwerp Mansion.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Soup Kitchen is definitely a close second.
I've never actually been, even though I always see
God.
the
Chloe, I found the front door.
the posters
Come
for
on.
Remake Remodel, which they do on Mondays, and it looks like exactly my vibe.
Yeah,
But I've still never been.
Yes!
Remake gets a
Maximus
bit
rules.
boring if you go too many times because they have the same playlist.
God, this is
Would
way
recommend
too
next time that I go there for Kiss Me Again, which is a queer night.
Come on, Supermax.
Please come.
Yes, I will.
I went to the Charlie XCX after party there as well because I was.
Hey, check out this old chest.
I was working during the actual gig, but my friends Brendan and Kieran went to the gig and they were like, "Come to the after party with us after your shift."
That
It
is
was so
ancient.
good.
Jackpot. Old shit.
No, look closer.
Harry Aaron Prescott and family donate new library to Arcadia Bay. Prescott Industries celebrate grand opening. The Prescotts bring bomb shelter boom to town.
Nice scrapbook. You search for more clues and I'll scope out the area.
I guess that answers your question about them being old money.
Yeah. Backer.
Yes, old Prescott clippings. But that can't be the This tractor has paid its dues.
Why? Doesn't explain why there's electricity in here.
I guess the Prescotts were just born bastards.
Yep, 1903. I mean, that's not super old money, but it probably goes back further.
Yeah.
Dearest Mr. Linden, I'm writing in regards to your outstanding debts that you have chosen to ignore. The Prescotts may not be established business gentlemen, but we are businessmen and expect our due. We take your silence as a personal insult and thus dedicate our family name to making you pay your debt with 10% interest plus a written apology. If these conditions are not met by the end of the day on July 24th, this is July 22nd, in the year of our Lord 1903, rest assured we will make your life a living hell. Kindest regards, MLP, Martin Lewis Prescott. They owned a ranch.
Yeah. Well, actually, he said in there, we're not established businessmen yet. So
Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
maybe they're not old money.
Maybe they're the sort of people who did the whole social mobility thing and then were like, the upper middle class who are like absolute douchebags about
Yeah,
the fact they're rich.
because equally, remember when we found out that Nathan's name was Nathan Prescott the Third?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Unclear.
I mean,
Damn, lots of info here.
they might just be saying that they weren't business owners, as in they might be transitioning into a different business. Part of me thinks that they're the sort of family that would have owned slaves.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay,
These guys were
There's
slave
no
owners.
reason for anybody to drive out
But
here.
that might not, they might not have considered that to
There
be
must be.
businessmen. They'd be like farmers and like ranchers if they owned like plantation.
Yeah.
And like they live on a ranch currently, whereas like some of their later exploits, it seemed that they were going into like local government and like infrastructure, and now they have an estates company.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a transition of business from like plantation stuff. So they still could have come from like quite old money.
that
Wow,
checks
sir.
out.
Talk about home on the range.
Especially as I'm not sure when. I don't know. I don't know much about. I think the thing is I don't know much about the plantation economy in the north of the United States.
Mm.
As much as I know about it in the south, because obviously, like,
There's no way
The-
this rusty-ass button will
again,
activate
I don't know
these
much about
ropes
this, but like the
pulleys.
land in the south was used for like growing cotton and
Yeah.
sugar and stuff like that, right? And that had a lot to do with the climate.
Mm.
So I actually don't know as much about the plantation economy. The northern part.
Yeah,
of the
I'm
US.
not sure either.
Old.
I mean, they have
Nothing
slave
here.
owner vibes.
What is the wiggling?
If a zombie shows up, I have my weapon.
When Nathan shows up, I will stab him with a pitchfork.
These hooks are used to lift haystacks. I saw them in a Friday the 13th movie.
He's like, I don't know about American farms. I just watch movies. I keep getting rumbles. Is something coming?
Terrifying.
Ah, the good old days.
Inflation, Max.
Pollard's Market, Arcadia Bay. Eggs, 14 cents, I imagine. Bacon, 70 cents. Sugar, 50 cents. Coffee, $1. Cocaine, $2.
Wait, cocaine $2.
Tobacco, 75 cents. Milk, 60 cents.
You just got cocaine?
Oh, it used to be in Coca-Cola, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah. That's a genuine thing.
Are you serious?
That's where it's got its name from. It used to have cocaine in it before people realised that it was, like, bad.
That's wild!
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know that.
Pre, like, war on drugs. I didn't realize it was that cheap. But, yeah, it was, like, acceptable.
So many haystacks, so few needles. So many haystacks, so few needles.
I think they mention it.
You buy cocaine.
You're gonna get put on a watch list.
In the supermarket in 1903.
In the general store. I literally think they mention it in The Color Mockingbird that the Coca-Cola has cocaine in it.
Yeah. The coca plant.
Nothing here.
Random vibrations.
Chloe would make a great detective too.
Cocaine and Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was founded in 1886 with a beverage concoction of cocaine and sugary syrup.
Yep.
Coca-Cola at first sold only at racially segregated soda foundations. Wow. Became popular amongst the white middle classes. So just so you guys know, cocaine has always been a white middle class drug. The company removed cocaine from its products in 1903. A move likely motivated more by racial bias and tightening regulations than by health concerns.
Yeah. I think they then replaced it with, like, caffeine.
Yeah. I don't... The Harrison Narcotics Act of 1914 was one of the country's first forays into national drug legislation. The act, introduced by Francis Burton Harrison of New York, outlawed the sale and use of coca and opium products. So 1914 is when basically, like, laws outlawing
like Class A's.
Class A's.
As they would be called in the UK.
Be introduced. Newspapers, politicians, and physicians capitalized on white fear of black cocaine users.
Boring.
Classic.
Boring.
So, in case you needed further proof
that
the war on drugs
is a racial thing and
has been for 100 years.
Like, literally none of what you were just reading said, like, oh, black people use cocaine until the end.
Yeah.
It was like, white people use cocaine.
White people use cocaine, and then they were afraid of black people using cocaine. So they
made it illegal.
But then they keep doing it, and no, like, it's still the case that white people keep doing drugs, and they aren't the ones that get put in prison and shit,
nope.
Right?
He took a selfie.
Even with Chloe, those cops were like, yeah, we know that she does drugs.
But, like, it's chill.
And we don't do anything about it.
Right. Interesting.
Anyway, I learned something new today.
There has to be more here than this crate.
There's no way this rusty-ass button will activate these ropes or pulleys.
Press it, maybe you'll find out.
Sorry, I have not been paying attention to the puzzle. I was too distracted by...
Wow, sir. Talk about home on the range.
I don't know what puzzle is.
It's...
No more secrets, Sean.
Ground.
I looked at the ground already, like, 3 times.
Just rotting wood.
Unless it's, like, different parts of the ground each
parts of
time
the
I
ground.
move stuff. Oh, okay. It wouldn't let me search the haystacks.
Not that part of the ground, I guess.
Need, like, a metal detector or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cutscene.
Whoa. What is this?
Ooh. No secret basement.
It's totally
Okay,
brand
that's what
new.
you need the pulley for, then. Yeah.
Why? Huh. These hooks are used to lift haystacks. I saw them in a Friday the 13th movie.
I am getting weird parallels to tell me why. Like
Oh, yeah?
barn shit. Secret barn shit.
Oh, yeah! I completely forgot about the secret garage.
There's no
Secret
way this
garage.
rusty ass
The secret attic in the
these
garage, yeah.
ropes or
And
pulleys.
people trying to hide stuff.
Yeah.
Chloe, help me open this door.
Nope.
No.
Gonna rummage through this box.
Can I look in the haystack now?
So
Nope.
many haystacks, so few needles.
Great, I already looked in the crate. Padlock. Open.
Damn, lots of info here.
No, Supermax, you can't open this with your bare hands.
But what about my bare hands?
Okay, Chloe. I found some kind of hatch, but it's locked. I got this. I hope.
Oh, I like her shoes.
They're cute, yeah.
Oh, I press the button.
There's no way this rusty ass button will activate these ropes or pulleys.
Do it manually with our hands.
Somehow.
I get up there. Oh, platform.
Time to play a platforming game.
Chloe, can you give me a hand?
I love platforming.
Sidekick at your service. Up and away, Supermax.
I dig having minions.
Women lifting each other up, literally.
Yes! Love that for them.
Hope for this to just fall on my head and kill me.
Right?
I thought it was gonna be one of those ones where it's like, oh no, you made the wrong decision.
And now you're dead. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you fully expected that to happen.
Yeah.
That looks sturdy enough to stand on.
Clim. I've played / watched enough games where you do random shit and it kills you. Anything in this game could kill me.
Yeah, fair.
Like the fact that we had that conversation with Frank and you were like, oh, people could have died there.
Tearing my flesh
Yeah.
off. I need to hook this up to something heavier.
Hook it to the motor, you dumb
There are like quite a lot of scenarios that you haven't seen where people could die.
Wow.
In general.
Oh, I could just fall down a hole there. Okay. I'm glad that I've managed to play a, like, no one dies route. Well, except William, obviously, who's died like 7 times now.
Oh, you're walking Oh, he's so cute. I love owls.
I really hope that she does make a, like, Arcadia Bay nature series.
Yeah, I'd love that. That's what I
Especially
want.
as it would fit in with the whole climate change theme.
Yeah, that's what I want from my
Oh, there's an
whole
invisible wall. I can't just plummet to my doom.
Red.
Here's the other end of the rope.
Yes. Rope. There is some rope. Yeah. Ah, and this needs to be attached to something.
Max, use your rewind and get that
Ah,
motor
so it
back
is
up there.
the motor. I didn't know I had to rewind to get it back up there.
I love that it just got to a point where the game was like, we're gonna spell out to you what you have to do now.
I mean, thank.
But not. Yeah, there you are.
And then kick it.
Yeah, eat.
Why are we pulling it?
Maybe to use it off the other side.
Yes, be gay, do crime.
Max Guyver strikes again.
Max Guyver. Now how do we get down?
The way you came?
Hop. She did a superhero landing.
She did.
She really is Supermax. Into the creepy basement!
Oh boy.
Damn, this is heavy.
That door's bigger than I thought it was.
What is this?
Yeah, it really is.
Full staircase, Jesus Christ.
Do I even need to say how weird this is?
That's
just
a...
did.
Yeah, that's like a long and shallow
Built
staircase.
This kind of place.
It doesn't go that low,
Prescott, of course.
but it's like a long staircase. That's weird.
That's certainly a design choice.
Yeah.
Very long door.
To the gates of hell. Some really
This bunker is so surreal.
shitty lights. Oh yeah, they vaguely mentioned a bunker.
This is too heavy to break, so I'll need a code.
1903. Oh, it's a 3-digit code. I have no idea then. Any other business? AOB.
There are faded keys.
Are there? Oh. 2, 4, and 5.
Think. Wrong code. No, it didn't work. Okay, so it's locked.
Rewind! Up for that power.
Some
huh?
numbers
Yeah.
look faded, so I just have to get lucky.
Nice.
Oh, yes! I thought that only worked in the movies.
When it's 3 numbers and 3 buttons are faded, there's quite a limited amount of combinations.
Open sesame.
Stills?
Yeah.
I guess because you know what happens next.
Stocked and ready for the apocalypse. This must have cost a fortune. Come on.
Dawn bunker? Bunker?
Stunker!
Now what the hell is this? Water supplies. It's like in David's garage bunker.
It is oddly similar. David and Nathan apocalypse planning together? Were they an apocalypse planning club together?
Secrets are about to
More
be
survival.
revealed.
survivalist supplies.
Is that, like, ramen?
Is it?
There's beef something.
More survivalist
Yeah.
supplies.
Chopped beef.
Everything is sketchy as fuck.
Ravioli? Might be
Nothing about
ravioli.
Rachel here.
Look at these
The
cans.
shrooms.
David must shop at the same store.
That seems like having just mushrooms seems like a weird one.
Yeah.
Surely you need things like
Keep searching, Chloe.
pre-cooked in a can or
I mean, you can eat raw mushrooms.
beans or whatever.
Beans?
You can eat
Yeah.
raw mushrooms,
Wouldn't
but
want
like,
to.
like as a meal,
No.
it's not.
Just like chemicals and stuff. That's
Looks
got
like it.
the like warning symbols on it.
Yeah.
Maybe like bleach and stuff.
Whoa. This says it all about Nathan. He needs
That
help.
symbol at the top is like paramedics, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
The medical stuff. Dear Mr. Prescott, as Nathan's primary psychiatrist for over 5 years, I feel that I should stop seeing your son, as you have disregarded my rather dire and immediate suggestion for his and others' well-being. You know well the extent of Nathan's challenges, but I feel that you refuse to acknowledge the role you play in his mental health. If I do not have your support, I cannot treat Nathan. It's as simple as that. I fear he is becoming even more disconnected from reality, even if he acts in a personable manner. You've ignored my request for a consultation with you and your wife, so I have to assume you are no longer interested in my services. Regardless, I care about Nathan and I believe he needs serious help. If you would like to talk about this matter, I'm always available. So, his parents aren't recognizing their role in his mental health issues
No.
and are expecting the therapist to just, like, fix him
Yep.
instead of actually helping with that.
Or, yeah, like changing and
Changing
addressing their
anything.
behavior and taking accountability,
Yeah.
being good parents. Yep.
For his and others' well-being.
Yep.
Dire and immediate suggestion. Like, I do believe that this therapist does care about Nathan.
Yeah, it seems like it, because like to go to the effort even as his services are
Keep
being
searching, Chloe.
severed,
To be like, I am here, I've been treating your kid for 5 years.
and I'm really worried about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he like a therapist doesn't have to do that.
No.
Like once they're not being paid anymore. So he does seem like he genuinely cares about Nathan.
Duct tape in a bunker is always a bad sign.
True, that's very kidnappy. Rather kidnappy. Getting big Netflix's You vibes. Photo printer.
I guess Nathan needs the most expensive
That is
printer
huge.
in the world.
It's enormous. Like
Oh,
is
there's
that
more.
for
There's more Shibari.
Yeah. Is that for printing like bond? For printing gallery size? Sorry, you said.
Were you gonna say bondage?
Yeah, because my brain was thinking about bondage then.
No, yeah, printing like large scale photos.
Yeah.
There's a smaller one there, but that looks like just the inkjet. Peppers.
That son of a bitch.
Howard Rock Construction Stormbreaker Bunker. Full estimate $1,350,650. Contract signature Sean Prescott. Oh, this is like a artist slash architect like drawing station.
Yeah.
Like backlit paper. That's pretty cool.
Talk about tortured.
Yeah, I think that one's like Shibari suspension. So hanging
Jesus,
from
I
the
hate
ceiling.
this place.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like not. It's like there are ties that you can do that like hold the subject in like a specific position, and then also is able to support like suspension from higher, and then like they dangle,
Look at
and it
all
looks
this
pretty
weird
cool.
shit.
Oh.
It's a very cool art form. I don't know like how it sort of originated in Japan. I don't know much about the history.
That would be cool to.
Let's see what's
Oh
in
shit.
here. Oh my god. No.
This is not it. This is not it.
No.
No. I mean, this is kind of what I expected, but
Still really hard to look at.
Whoa. What is going on between Nathan and his father?
Nathan, I've told you to never call me using your phone. Stick with the disposable ones I gave you. Don't want to hear you screaming out my name in a public place, which you have stupidly done before. I haven't set all this up and shared my vast wisdom just so you can fuck it up with your teen rage. You can accomplish a lot together, but you have to let me guide you, or you're on your own. Don't like that.
Keep searching, Chloe.
Oh yeah, school suspension is a deal breaker in the Prescott family.
Can I, like, go on a side quest to punch Sean Prescott in the face? Like,
Please.
I'm less concerned about punching Nathan now. I want to get to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
Dear Nathan, Principal Wells has informed me that you have been suspended due to some suspect Vortex Club activity on your part. Never mind that, I just want you to know what kind of shame you've once again brought on this family. I've given you everything you've ever wanted, including Blackwell Academy, among other things we shall not mention. Right. But nothing is ever enough for you. You're still my son, and I want us to fulfill our destiny. This is so creepy! It's some, like, cult shit. Don't like it. Is he a Freemason?
Yeah, all the like fulfill our destiny
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
That day is coming sooner than you think, so be prepared to step into that responsibility. This is my final warning. S. Prescott. S. Prescott.
It's also like that rhetoric of like the manifest destiny and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is whose files we were seeing. I always assumed they were the principals. Also, I saw one that said Megan.
Come on, let's see what this
Oh.
shit is all about.
We
Like Megan Weaver, who she
Possibly.
mentioned earlier.
are. Okay. A binder marked Victoria, but it's empty.
Look, the next one says Kate.
Oh no, Kate. No.
God, I should have killed that bastard back there.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Shit.
Rachel. This can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right?
Chloe, look at her face. She's out of it.
Maybe Nathan paid her a shitload of cash to do this. She probably would have.
I don't think so. Why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
Maybe. Okay, so potentially killed her with an overdose, or he tried to bury her alive, or.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of shit
Rachel.
going on.
Kate, this picture is framed different. Rachel is awake and fucking furious. Rachel is passed out and she has something in her mouth. What happened to her? This shot is so staged. I can't believe it's real. I can't. Kate looks so doped up. She has no idea she's being posed. At least Kate was asleep through all this bullshit. Ah, the Apocalypse Entertainment System. I've never seen so much pricey equipment before. So who's using this fancy tripod?
Nathan, presumably, but also possibly other people.
Needles. Gross. This must be the crap that Nathan gets from Frank.
Yeah, it would be. So, what we said in episode 2 about how it sounded like Kate was read at the party,
And then drugged with something stronger.
yeah. And she said that she saw bright lights like she was ER.
Yeah, which could be this photography studio.
These newspapers are all about Rachel and Kate.
Rachel Amber officially confessed missing. Search continues for popular Blackwell student. The Blackwell totem.
I know, right?
Blackwell student saved from rooftop suicide.
Somebody likes their whiskey.
Fancy iPhone doc, also.
Yeah.
2013. The Rage.
That's an original signed illustration. Fits perfect in here.
Reminds me of
Yeah.
a bit in like colour. I don't think he really works in colour. Where did Chloe go? Did she just straight up leave?
I mean, she just found out that, like...
Yeah, she zoomed into the junkyard.
Yeah.
New.
Chloe, slow down! Wait for me!
I know exactly where I'm going.
Never good when this music kicks in. Like end of episode shit.
Look, this is it. This is it. Are you gonna help me, Max?
Chloe, stop! Look.
No. Oh, that smell. Rachel. Oh, Rachel, no, please not her. Chloe. Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
Nathan Prescott. Family. I don't imagine he meant to kill her. Unless she'd done something else to him. Could have been an accidental overdose, but...
Sorry, that bit just like really me.
I mean, I genuinely thought that there was a chance to save Rachel.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you aren't already, remember to subscribe and hit that bell button to know when we upload next.
On screen, you can find this whole playlist for this Let's Play, and you can find a link to our latest video essay. If you like what you see, consider supporting us on Patreon. The link to our Patreon is in the description of every video.
Thanks again so much for watching, and until next time, take care.